Kia ora, and welcome to Big Boys Boxing.
I was in the gym the other day. Oh, my goodness! He's taking a short hook on the inside. Crap! Boom! Look, here comes another one. Here comes another one. 3 punches to the button on the inside. Short compact hook, and that man is marbleized onto the mat.
What is going on, team? Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing for the live commentary stream for this Triller event for 3 fights. Mike Balugun is just coming out. He will be facing Tray Lippe Morrison, the son of Tommy Morrison, both unbeaten. Mike Balugun is 17-0. Where is his record here? 17-0. And Tray Lippe Morrison is 18-0. I'm picking Mike Balugun to win this fight. I haven't picked the method on my bet. I'm just going for Mike Balugun for the win. But I think it'll be a points decision. We'll just see how we go. They're making their way out now. It shan't be too long. Let us know your pick in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, we're just waiting. I better do a sound check, I suppose. Make sure it's all working. Uh-oh. We got no sound. Oh no, we got sound. We good. We good. Alright. Coming to the center ring. Getting their final instructions. This is a 10-round fight, I believe. So, Balugun has a couple of inches height and reach disadvantage. Having trouble getting my stream onto full screen here. There we go. Rightio. Alright, Tray Lippe Morrison. Lots of people think he's something like Tommy, but he's not. Alright, ding ding, we're underway. They come to the center ring slowly. Lots of posturing. Jabbing from miles away is Balugun. He's southpaw. This is Balugun. He comes in with a 1-2. Does Balugun. Morrison's pouring a jab out there. Bit of an up jab from Balugun, but it was on the gloves. Still posturing, touching jab hands. Balugun comes in with a 1-2 and a hook, and he lands it, but doesn't seem to phase Lippe too much. Lippe comes back with a couple of body shots. Double jab from Lippe. I'll just call him Morrison. It's easier. Balogun just landed a nice jab there. Morrison's coming forward, but not a lot happening here. Jab from Morrison. Appreciate that super chat there. Whoever it was, I can't see at the moment. I'm not on screen, but very much appreciated. I will give you a shout out between rounds. Jabbing from Balugun. Jabbing. 1-2 from Balugun. From southpaw stance, remember. Lippe tries a 1-2, but Balugun moves around to his left to get out of the way of the right hand. Posturing. Right hand left hook from Morrison, but he gets countered with a left down the pipe from Balugun. Jab, then step in with a right hand from Morrison, but it was partially blocked. Then a 1-2 combination from Balugun. Morrison trying to lazy jab, but he's miles short. He looks like he's afraid to get in range here. He's inching forward, trying to put pressure on his Morrison, but... Oh! Whoa! Down goes Morrison with a big left hand down the pipe. Whoa! Down he goes. Told you he was gash. He's nothing like Tommy. He's up. And the fight's back underway. Balogun comes in with a 1-2. Lands it. And then another one. And then throws a hook. Right hook. Left uppercut. Right uppercut. Morrison's in trouble. He's up against the ropes. He's ready to go here. More punches coming from Balogun. He's in trouble. He's just covering up. He's trying to throw back. And as soon as he tried to throw a left hook, he got floored. Again, he's hanging onto the ropes. He's up, but he's hanging onto the ropes. Excuse the background noise. My autistic son thinks I'm angry because my voice is raised. He's still walking around, and it's waved off. It's waved off. Tray Lippe Morrison gets knocked the fuck out in round 2. Woo! Told you he's gash. I told you he's gash. Nice. Mike Balugun moves to 18-0. That was a hell of a beating. That was a hell of a beating. He couldn't really land anything on Balugun. He was moving too well. Slipping punches and countering. And as soon... That big barrage, man. Not Tommy. Tray was just covering up hard out, and then as soon as he tried to throw a left hook, he got caught with a big right hook, I think it was. Waiting for the replay here. I'll get to the chat in a minute, team. Wow. Knock the fuck out! Here it is, here it is. Jab. Left hand. That was the first knockdown. It was almost a half pie hook, the left hand. It went just around the gut and caught him right on the chin. Then uppercut. Oh yeah, it was uppercut, right uppercut, left hand down the pipe, and the ref stopped it. Yeah, the ref stopped it after that. Like, there was a couple of uppercuts, and then there was a big right uppercut, and then a left hand down the pipe, and then the ref jumped in. And Tray Lippe was about to go down. Oh yeah, as soon as he tried to throw that left hook from Morrison, he got caught with a right uppercut and then a left down the pipe. And he's stumbling around, hanging onto the ropes. Wow. Out of your depth there, buddy. Had trouble with Don Hainsworth in the last fight, and then he steps up to an unbeaten guy who's hungry. Congratulations, Mike Balugun. Wow. That was awesome. Oh, Lisa Bayless with the super chat. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that, Lisa. Big ups, girl. What a fight. That was awesome. It was only 2 rounds, but I'll take it. That's exciting. I used to follow Tray on Showbox. Yeah. I've been following him since he was about 6-0. And I just instantly saw, no, he's nothing like his father. He's probably a little bit quicker. He's a little bit bigger. But heavyweights are bigger these days. He doesn't have power. And his defense is crap. Now he's just paid the price for it, eh? Big time. That was awesome, though. That was awesome. Alright. So, who else we got in the house? We got Lisa Bayless in. That's all for now. It's good to have you in, girl. Always a pleasure talking to you. You got your head screwed on right, and always give good, logical opinions. So you can always appreciate Lisa Bayless. So there's only 2 fights left now. The next one is very interesting. More unbeaten prospects: Casius Chaney and George Arias getting it on. George Arias is only 6'1", 16-0, I think, off the top of my head, and Casius Chaney is 6'6". I think he's 18-0 at present, but I've seen Cheney look a little bit vulnerable in some fights. He hasn't faced anybody unbeaten, young, hungry like George Arias, but however, George Arias is only 6'1", like I say. He's got options to be able to move to bridgerweight if you want to fight in that unrecognized division, or he could even make cruiserweight if he wanted to, but he's hanging around at heavyweight. He's been around quite a while and been quite selective with his fight, so I was a little bit surprised when this one happened, but with that vulnerability being exhibited by Casius Chaney, I can see why George Arias wanted to take this fight. If he can get the win, you know, he's going to obtain some kind of decent ranking. I wouldn't exactly be surprised if Arias does get a points decision here, but I can't see him knocking out Cheney. I don't think Cheney's got the greatest chin, but if we look at Arias's record, you'll see he doesn't. I think he's only got 7 knockouts or something like that. Got a pretty low knockout ratio, and the level of opponents he's faced to date doesn't add up to, you know, having power and being able to take care of the padding your record fighters that he's fought so far. Right, so I'm just looking it up here. Yeah, he's only got 7 KOs out of his 16 wins. He did fight Joel Cordell. Some of you might know him. That was his last fight, and he only got a unanimous decision over 6 rounds in there. His fight before that was 8 rounds. He got another UD. That was Gabriel Hernandez, who he fought. Before that, he fought Keith Barr, and he only UD'd Keith Barr over 8 rounds. Far out. I mean, Junior Farr, I don't think he hits that hard, but he got Keith Barr out of there in like 3 rounds or some crap. Robert Sims before that, majority decision over 8. So George Arias hasn't had a stoppage. When was his last stoppage? Far out. There's a TKO in the 2nd of 8. That was against Byron Pooley. So some of y'all might know him as well. But that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Including this fight, that was 6 fights ago. So he hasn't had a stoppage in ages. So if you're picking Arias, I suggest you go by decision. But I've got a bet on. I have Cheney winning. Let me have a quick look. I can't remember whether it was just for the win or decision. I think I've gone decision. Let me have a quick look here. Bring up my site. My bets. Okay, I have to go to unsettled because it's not there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I've got Michael Hunter by stoppage. I've got Casius Chaney by decision. And I had Mike Balugun just to win the fight. So I've got 1 green tick so far in that multi. But those are my picks for this card. So it is what it is, man. This is interesting. Comments aren't coming up on my stream on YouTube. They should be coming up. There we go. Now they're coming up. What do we got there? Hrgovic is fighting this weekend. Yes, he's fighting another unbeaten guy. I noticed, I couldn't remember his name, but I looked at his record and he hasn't really faced anybody, so I expect Hrgovic to smash him out of there pretty quick. Am I wrong? He's on the undercard for Devin Haney, isn't he? But also tomorrow Lucas Brown is fighting. Lucas Brown is fighting, what's his name? Apilu, Django Apilu. What's his real name? I can't remember his first name. It starts with F, but everyone calls him Django. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy who Justice Hooney fought for the Australian title. It was actually a pretty decent fight. Django comes to fight, man, so I think he's gonna knock Lucas Brown out in 2 or 3 rounds. That's on the I think it's Isaac Hardman card. It's in Australia tomorrow night, so I'll be looking forward to that one here. Well, looking forward to seeing the what do I call him, Lucas Big Dummy Brown getting knocked out again. It is what it is though. Yeah. We got some clowns talking on the broadcast. This guy's saying Michael Hunter will take out AJ. It's the Michael Hunter cheering squad by the looks of it. They're talking up Jerry Forrest, saying he could pull off an upset. Nah, man. He's on the slide for me as Jerry Forrest. He didn't look great against Carlos Takam, and I think Carlos Takam is shot. If Zhili Zhang wasn't suffering from kidney failure and all sorts of health problems, he would have gotten knocked out in 4 rounds or less. So, I'm picking Michael Hunter to win this one by stoppage. Round 4 to 6. If I want to be exact, I'll better say round 5, okay? Round 5, Michael Hunter stoppage. Okay, we've got this light heavyweight fight on now, so I might just take a break and have a cigarette. But I shall be back shortly. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys have the audio for this fight while I go and have a break. Just give me a sec, I'll get it sorted for y'all. I think it's... where's the button? There you go. You guys have got audio for this fight and I'll be back soon.
Megastar. Blair Flair is the next billion-dollar attraction in Javon Ennis has no chance against the great one.
Talk that shit, man. Oh, boy. Talk that shit. Right. Well, now let's go ahead and meet Kynell Wheeler's opponent.
His opposition, fighting out of the red corner, He registered an official weight of 174 1/4 pounds, and tonight he enters the Triller Fight Club ring an undefeated pro with 12 victories, 10 of those victories coming by way of KO. Representing the nation of France, and now fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, Frederic, the French Revolution, Jules.
I like how Lupe Contreras said it in the best French accent that I've heard from someone who's Hispanic. Frederic. I feel like I'm going to say oui, oui.
Okay.
Right, Eric B?
Yes, sir.
I thought that was perfect French by Lupe Contreras, right?
Exactly.
What do you think, Crown Faces?
Eric B been to France.
He got the French and he got the Italian look.
No doubt about it. Well, he's got the skills.
Yes.
12-0 with 10 knockouts, coming off of a win last January over Fidel Monterosa. He's had a couple of fights fall off, but Frederic Julan is looking to make a statement. In his last 9 fights, all of them have been knockout victories, AC.
He got them heavy hands, man. He's trying to prove his work out here. He's also, remember when we talked about with him, he's a big podcaster. So he gonna try to break the glass right now that podcasters can throw hands. We're gonna see tonight.
All right, gentlemen, let's explain the rules in the dressing room. These shots here are good, okay? Protect yourself and obey my commands at all times. Want to touch them up now? If not, I'll meet you at the corners. Go ahead.
And we talked about how Julan is French. He's the first French boxer to win the New York Golden Gloves both in 2013 and 2015. So at 16 years of age, he moved to New York in 2012 and never even heard of boxing before. He said he was inspired by watching a lot of Bruce Lee movies growing up.
Yeah, he said he was into martial arts when he ran out of money. And he said he went to the gym and they told him, yo, come box for free.
Absolutely. Do not blink because there's going to be action in this fight. I have a big feeling that this fight is going to be over very soon.
Well, Frederic Julan wearing the white trunks, wearing the red with the white is Kynell Wheeler. But Eric B., I mean, you've had a soft spot in your heart for the underdogs tonight. We'll see if Kynell Wheeler can upset Frederic Julan.
We'll see. I mean, they're throwing a lot of clean punches, looking great. And like Faith said, he don't want to see no dancing. They're doing a bunch of dancing. What you think, Faith?
Yo, Kynell is known to have very heavy hands.
Okay.
He has a limited experience as far as his record goes, but he's made short work of all his wins.
Okay. Couple right hands over the top by Julan. And for Wheeler, who's wearing the red trunks, he sparred with Julian J. Rock Williams, former super welterweight champion of the world. So that's good work there. And, you know, being around the Philadelphia area.
Absolutely. I sparred all of those fighters. Even Julian Williams, he's an incredible fighter, all-around athlete. And it looks, honestly, at this point, it's looking like he's doing really well. Arias is doing really, really well. He's keeping them long distance. He's keeping on the outside. And not only that, he's controlling the center of the ring.
Talking about Kynell Wheeler.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about
Julan.
About Julan.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we had it correct.
No, actually, Wheeler's doing a good job. Actually, Julan is he's backing up. He's trying to play the game, the checker game, in and out. But honestly, Wheeler is doing a really good job.
When also, Blair, when you're watching, oh, there's a nice right hand. Concussive right hand there by Wheeler. When you're watching fights before you fight, Blair, and you see guys going out there and getting spectacular knockouts, does that motivate you more?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm just foaming at the mouth of excitement. I can't wait to get in the ring and show the people what ass whooping time is really all about.
Well, I'm glad that you're on this side, and I'm not standing across the ring from you, so. He certainly has a flair of the dramatics, and that is pun intended.
I am all about the drama. I wake up in the morning, and I just can't wait to see some action.
Big right hand by Kynell Wheeler. Wheeler's looking good, Eric B.
Nah, definitely. Look at those punches. Clean punches. In and out like a robbery.
Comes to us from Bethlehem, PA. Well, that is a very hard-working city. I've been there several times. He's trained under the guidance of Indio Rodriguez. Final moments of the first.
Hey, man, he's been in there with some top fighters in Philadelphia, and that's a lot of experience in a very small amount of time.
It looks great.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Wheeler.
Looks great. And if you're going to survive in the gyms in Philadelphia, you have no choice but to be tough.
Absolutely. I had to survive a lot of real killer fights. They weren't sparring matches, they were fights.
Big boxing time, Philadelphia.
But great, there's the lovely Jen joining us. Triller,
Take it easy, Ray. Come on, Ray.
I just said who it is.
Time, man.
I just said it's Jen. What's wrong with that?
All right.
Can I identify her name? Is that okay with you? I know you're the married one. I'm the single one. So it's Blair, right? You're single, right, Blair?
You got yourself two single guys. Got Blair and Ray Flores. They only hit for one night. New York City, hit them up. DM.
That one.
Okay. So Jen and Kiara get the woo. We'll see what Kynell Wheeler and Frederick Fulon decide to bring in round number 2. Eric B.
Yes, sir. Wheeler looked like he can't wait to dance.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but since Eric B. started talking about how much he loves the underdogs have been doing pretty damn good. Look at him. Look at Kynell Wheeler go.
The tall guys that usually would be fighting from the outside is closing the distance, controlling the fight, controlling the center of the ring most of the time, and landing body shots. That is something.
Wheeler is also the busier of the two.
A lot more active.
No, Julan's problem is he's letting Wheeler get his confidence all the way up.
Eric B., do you think that the layoff is affecting Julan because he hasn't fought since January of last year?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
He had a couple of fights lined up and they didn't materialize. So now he's trying to shake off the ring rust. Kynell Wheeler is a hungry fighter right now.
Yeah, he's fresh in the game. He's fresh in the game. He has one loss on his record, and he does not look like he wants to get another one. He learned from his mistakes, and he's putting in the work.
There's a nice right hand, but would you believe that Julan has a 7-0 advantage in the first round from body punches landed? So Julan is the one targeting the body, whereas Wheeler's the one who's headhunting.
I mean, you can tell straight off the bat, Wheeler's looking for a knockout.
I'll say this, though. Julan is having a better round as he's coming forward and he's starting to get more active.
Oh, but he's still getting hit hard.
Yeah, did you see that big shot that he landed?
Yes.
He threw the right hand and then he followed it up with the left hand that landed perfectly. It's a really good setup shot.
Look, this is not the kind of night where you're going to dance around and you're going to flick out your jab. These guys are bombing away upon one another.
Yeah, this is bombs away night, man. Everybody's throwing bombs. I'm happy to be here. This is heavyweight night. Throw your shit, man. I don't want to see shit go the distance. Take the shit out of the judges' hands and just throw them bombs.
It's as they like to say, and this is in the light heavyweight division, Julan now is pressing Wheeler.
He's got him on the ropes.
Wheeler's got to fight out of that. They're almost fighting in a phone booth, guys, and millennials probably thinking, what the hell is a phone booth? You actually had to go into a booth to make a phone call. Cell phones didn't exist, I think, in 1995, or not many of them did. It's a phone booth fight, meaning they're on top of each other. Big right hand there by Julan. Five moments of the second round between Frederick Julan and Kynell Wheeler.
Wheeler caught him with a little 1-2.
We love y'all.
Coming up after Triller versus Night of Heavyweight Boxing, get ready for one of Versus' biggest battles ever. Tonight, Bone Thugs and Harmony faces off with 3-6 Mafia.
I want y'all like your iPhones up for 3-6 Mafia.
That is coming up next. Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia. Eric B., you know what I love about Bone Thugs and Harmony? That song when they're like, bum, 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 bum. Come on now, man. How does that not get you revved up?
It gets you hyped up, ready to go, just like Wheeler. Wheeler's hyped up here. Julan came back up later in the last round, but he looks great. We'll see, man. This thing is just going to go back and forth, back and forth. What do you think, Paige?
I think it's a legendary night, man. I'm seeing everybody getting knocked out. Bone Thugs and Harmony is a legendary group.
3-6 Mafia, same deal. And I promise I'll not sing the rest of the broadcast. I make that promise to you guys.
Okay, I've seen this guy. Okay. Wow. Big shots are happening. A lot of action very early into this round.
These guys are going.
Jelon is moving his head. He has his hands up, and he's pushing the aggression. He's pushing him forward, and he's pushing him on the ropes.
Big right hand by Kynell Wheeler.
He's blocking really good shots, though, this guy, Jelon. He's blocking those big shots. His hands is up, and he's blocking those big shots.
Spiced him up with that last one.
Get hit with a body shot and go down in a second.
Jelon ties up now.
Wheeler's shots sound different.
He's very calm and poised, Jelon, and he's pushing the aggression with his hands up. He's blocking. He's limiting his damage. And honestly, that's something that you can't really see on the camera, but when I'm right here, right close to the action, I can see everything. His eyes is on his target, and he's blocking very well.
You could tell that Wheeler...
Alright team, I'm back. Hopefully you can hear me alright. This fight's still kicking along. But yeah. Not really watching it, to be honest, but it's all good. So from what I hear, this next fight was supposed to be the main event. This Cheney versus Arias fight was going to be the main event, but Michael Hunter was trying to fight Mark Demore. And the who was it? The commission wouldn't sanction it, so Mike Hunter had to find another opponent. Jerry Forrest was going to be fighting Mike Jones. Sorry, not Mike Jones, John Jones. No, not John Jones, Joe Jones. But Jerry got bumped up to fight Michael Hunter, and Joe Jones got that replacement opponent. It had come up from cruiserweight, but obviously couldn't handle the power at heavyweight. So we'll see how Jerry goes against Mike Hunter, but I don't hold high hopes for him, man. Don't hold high hopes for him at all. Yeah, Jerry's tough and can be tricky, but I'm not quite sure if it's the same when it gets to world level, you know. Jerry Hunter is a pretty decent domestic American fighter, but when it comes to the international scene, he's at least B level. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'll just go and have a quick look over at this fight again. If you got any questions for me, y'all, let me know in the chat. And we'll go from there. Have a look at this. What round are we into? Actually, how many rounds was this fight? Let me have a look here. Event. Okay, they're into round 4, just starting now. And where is it? There it is. Where's the amount of rounds? Oh, it's a 6-rounder. So the 2 rounds to go, man. Oh, this round and 2 more. And then we're into the top 2 of the card. I'm looking forward mostly to that Casius Chaney fight with George Arias. 2 unbeaten prospects. I mean, Jerry Forrest is like a gatekeeper level kind of guy. Even a low level gatekeeper kind of guy. He fought Jermaine Franklin, and Jermaine Franklin got a win out of it, but I watched that fight and I thought Jerry won it. But you may have noticed if you're a regular to the channel, that I don't hold much faith in Jermaine Franklin whatsoever. Dude's very basic, nothing special about him, but he has a fan following, the 898 Assassin following. I'm pretty staunch about defending him when you give him any criticism. So I'm just gonna look up the scorecards for that fight. Let me see if they've got them on here. Okay, the scores for Franklin versus Forrest were 97-93, 97-93, and 95-96 to Forrest. So it was a split decision. 95-96 was the Hunter Welton was the judge's name. He gave it to Forrest by 1 point. So he must have had a tied round in there. I think it was only a 10 rounder, was it? Yeah, it was only a 10 rounder, so I'm not sure how this dude got 96-95. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any knockdowns in that fight. Even if you have drawn rounds, yeah, okay, what he's done is he's given Jerry 6 rounds and given Franklin 1 drawn round in there somewhere. That must have been what he's done. I can't understand how you get 95-96 out of a 10 round fight with no knockdowns otherwise. So yeah, that's what it is. Right. Well, no one chatting right now. Still waiting for this fight to finish. 4 rounds are down. Light heavyweight matchup. But we had Mike Balugun knock out Tray Lippe Morrison in round 2. Put him down twice. Wow, the second time didn't actually go down. The ref stopped it, but he was about to go down. So we'll see what happens in this next one. Scott 70 in the house. Good to have you in, brother. Yeah, we're just waiting for this light heavyweight fight to finish. I'm not commentating on this one because I don't even know the dudes. But I was expecting that one to be first, and then maybe have the 3 heavyweight fights in a row. But that's not how it played out. So took a break while this one's on. Just chilling. Just chilling, waiting for this fight to finish. We're into round 5 now, out of 6. Interesting kind of looking fight here, but it seems a bit one-sided to me. Guy in the red shorts is aggressive, hits harder. The other guy is pretty much on his bike, on his back foot. He's not even really countering the shots. Doesn't look like he wants to be there. Be looking to his corner shortly. Coach, has the check cleared? Pass me a pillow, bro. Still nada. Lots of cuddles going on now. White boys fighting scared. brother's faster. He's more powerful. White boy's southpaw. Ooh, there's a good straight right hand there. Oh, white boy's starting to try to come forward, but he's throwing punches. They look like they're real weak. He's being broken down. Ooh, landed a good left hand, a good right hand over the top though. Whatever the dude's name is. Okay, so the white boy must be Julan. Let me look it up. Coming to the end of the 5th. So I've got Frederick Julan. I think he's the French guy. He's the white dude. He's 12-0. And the other dude is Kynell Wheeler. He's 5-1, but this Kynell Wheeler looks like he's breaking this French dude down. Might even stop him in the last at the rate they're going. But 1 round to go. And then we're into the fight, so I want to see. I'm assuming you guys can hear me alright. Let me know, Scott, it'll be good, please. Coach is into the French dude. Come on, man, you can't give me 3 minutes of hard work. Come on, man. Yeah, Wheeler's gonna win it. He doesn't get the knockout, he'll still get it on points. I think Frederick Julan won the first couple of rounds, but then the rest has been Kynell Wheeler. He's thrown a lot more punches. Not all of them are landing, but they look a hell of a lot more powerful. A nice straight left from the French lad. Oh, then 3-4 punch combination from Wheeler. Wow. He's beating the crap out of this unbeaten dude. He's trying to counter his Julan, but his counters are way late. Yeah, they're saying he's still in there as Julan, but he's not really competitive. He's getting creamed here. Turn him into a pink paste. Lunges forward with a big left hand, hits the block, so he grabs hold. Oh, now he landed a good couple of shots there. Good left. Looks like Wheeler's taking a bit of a break now. He's already won the round. If he's smart and he's tired, he'd just take a break. Get moving. Don't sit in the corner like he is, though. Julan seems to be pouring it on a bit now. Wheeler might be a bit tired. He's backed up in the corner, and now he's coming back out fighting again. Oh, good left hook. Good right hook. He's gone southpaw. He wasn't southpaw before. They're both southpaw now. Wow, Wheeler just threw 6 right hooks in a row. And backed up into the corner, and Julan's trying to pour it on again. But Wheeler's covering up pretty well. Good 3-punch combination from Julan landed there. If he gets this round back, it's probably going to be a draw. Oh, here comes Wheeler again. Oh, he got caught when he was trying to throw to Wheeler, but he comes back again. Lands a couple. Julan throws another couple. Now they're cuddling. Get off! No homo! Oh, big right hook from Julan misses. Wheeler comes forward with a good right hand. Then Julan comes forward with another. Now they're both throwing uppercuts to the body. 10 seconds to go. Good couple of punches from Julan, and Wheeler finishes with a good right hand over the top. Makes it the distance. Not sure who's going to win this one, but at the same time, I don't really care. No bets on this one. You can hear me. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that. Loud and clear. Says Scott. Awesome. That's what we like. My new sound settings are working then. So these commentators have got 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Wheeler. From what I saw, it looked like Wheeler was getting the best of it until the last round. Julan came on strong in the last half. I don't know if it was enough to counter the work that Wheeler did in the first half of the round. You know how judges do it though. Usually they'll give the round to someone if they finish the second half strong. They tend to forget what happened in the first half. I don't know who this other commentator is. Sounds like a dickhead. Doesn't really know much about boxing, he just likes talking. Dude looks a bit like Blair Cobb. Well, I don't think it's him. Yeah, get on with it. Get the decision out. Let's get into this unbeaten heavyweight prospect fight. Gonna need a scorecard for that one, I think. Better write that up. One of the commentators here sounds a bit like P. Diddy or something. There, we got Cheney, write that in. And Arias. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this Cheney decision pick that I've got. I think it's a case of Cheney decision or Arias knockout. But like I was saying earlier, Arias doesn't seem to have a lot of power. But at the same time, hold on, here's the scores. Scores. Two judges, 59-55. One judge, 58-56. All in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. Kynell Wheeler. He takes it. Gives Frederick Julan his first loss. Alright. Did you have anything on that one, Scott? Actually, I didn't look at the thing you sent me. I see you had Mike Balugun like I did for the knockout, so that was a win. Well done. Two-step multi. I won't say everything out loud, how much you put on or anything like that, Scott, but Scott had Mike Balugun by KO or TKO. That was paying quite well, eh? $2.36. Pretty good odds. Almost 2.5 to 1. What's the other one on here? Oh, Montana Love. Okay. That's on tomorrow, I think. Yep. Yeah, Friday. Okay. Alright, you've got one green tick on there, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, what do we got? Decision lost to Takam. Yes, he did have a decision loss to Takam. It was a closest fight though. Takam looked gassed, but Jerry looked gassed as well after about 3 rounds. They both looked pretty shot to me. But yeah, he did have that fight against Zhili Zhang after that. Oh, I think it was after that. And got put down once in each round for the first 3 rounds before Zhili Zhang's kidney failure started playing a part. And he hobbled to a split decision draw, I think it was. So, now I've got no doubt Jerry's tough. But Michael Hunter's fast and he accumulates. As long as Michael Hunter hasn't aged overnight, I think he should get Jerry out of there before 6. Well, it's an interesting kind of fight. But I'm not liking what Michael Hunter's doing, fighting these dudes on Triller. He should be fighting top contenders, not freaking low-level gatekeepers. Tom Snail. Yes, but not the main. Okay. What fight is on right now? The light heavyweight one has just finished between Kynell Wheeler and Frederick Dulon. Kynell Wheeler just got the decision. That was a light heavyweight fight. Prior to that was Tommy Morrison's son, Tray Lippe Morrison, fighting an unbeaten guy called Mike Balugun. And Tray Lippe Morrison got knocked out in the 2nd round. He was way out of his depth, man. Yes, I remember watching it on Top Rank. Yeah, that was that Forrest. Was it Forrest and Takam on Top Rank? Takam's got a bit of a link to Top Rank, doesn't he? Even though he's not signed. Oh, he might be signed to him now. I can't remember. Nah, Casius Chaney and George Arias fight is next, man. They might have a little bit of break or something because the first 2 fights didn't even go 2 rounds each. So we'll see how we go, man. Shouldn't be too long though. I agree, John, about Hunter. No one wants to Hergovic. What's this shit on my screen? Oh, there we go. I'll get rid of that. There we go. Covering my words. No one wants that Hergovic smoke. No. Shit, no. But he's got some smoke against an unbeaten fighter this weekend. Unfortunately, he's unbeaten and fought nobody, so I think it's 17-0 the dude he's fighting. But he fought nobody, so meh. Don Hearn. Well, he is in the green-eyed monster business, isn't he, as Eddie Hearn? Only a matter of time before you get as greedy as Don King. Yeah, we're just waiting on this fight to happen, but yeah. Who do you think's gonna win this fight between Cheney and Arias, and by what method? Let us know in the chat. I've got Cheney by decision. Oh, they got this Fox idiot. Ray, what's his name? I hate this guy as a commentator. He sucks. His voice just about puts me to sleep, and he doesn't seem to know shit. Keeps spitting facts that are wrong and then coming back here half an hour later and correcting himself because someone said, hey, you can't say that because it's wrong. Alright, they're starting to make the announcements for this fight. There ain't going to be too much delay. Announcing the judges. The ref is David Fields, sorry. George Arias weighing at 222 pounds. 17-0. I was 16-0, 7 KOs. This will be his 17th fight. He's from the Bronx, New York. George, gentleman, George Arias. Excuse any background noise. One of my young lads is excited about watching Trolls. It is what it is, man. I got kids. Such is life. George Arias is walking out now. 6'1". I think he's a 74.5-inch reach. I should double check that actually. Here we go. Let's double check that. 6 foot. Oh, 6 foot on the dot actually. 183 centimeters tall. 73-inch reach, which is 185 centimeters. Alright, and Casius Chaney's stats are... He is a 6'6" orthodox fighter. No listed reach, but 6'6", I'm guessing it's around 80 to 82 inches. He's got a substantial reach advantage and a 6-inch height advantage. This is going to be like a midget fighting a giant. But George is pretty quick. He's got pretty good footwork. Cheney's not actually he's not actually that slow for his size. I don't believe he's got great power. He's got a decent jab and decent feet though. Alright, Cheney, round 1 to 5. Says Tom. Wow, you think he's going to get him out of there that quick? Okay, fair enough. Cheney UD. Hunter, 9th round KO. From the not fake cone. Nice one. Cheney got to get a KO in round 11. Round 1 to 5. Casius Chaney's getting up in age. I didn't realize he was 34 years old. I hadn't even looked at that. Hunter, round 6 to 10. Yeah, I could see that for sure, Tom. Could happen. When I make my picks, I try to make it as specific as, so it's not general. That's why I'm saying Michael Hunter round 5 for my stoppage. Alright. Alright, they're about to get started team, so I'm off the chat. I'll look at my phone between rounds. Arias is looking pretty bulky. Remember, he's only 6 foot tall and he still weighs 222. In the center ring now, getting their final instructions. Alright, son, don't get upset if I raise my voice. It's just because I'm excited, okay? My 6-year-old's autistic, so he doesn't quite get it sometimes. Alright, About to get started, team. And oh, it is Blair Cobb. Ding ding, we're underway. Arias stays at the edge of the ring, stepping around the outside, side to side. Cheney has walked slowly forward for him, tried to catch him with a jab and then grab him. Couple of little pouring jabs from Arias. Cheney tries a jab, but Arias moves his head. He's out of the way of it. He's waiting for a counter as Arias. He's moving his head big time. If he keeps that up for too long, he's going to get tired. Cheney tries a 1-2, but he's too slow. Arias got out of there real quick. Double jab from Arias upstairs and a right hand to the body from Cheney. He's right at the edge of range as Cheney, but Arias is moving so much he can't throw a punch that he's going to land. There he goes, tries a left hook, right hand, partially blocked and partially off the side of the head. Arias darts in with a double jab, darts in with a right hand left hook, does Arias, then jabs to the body. Cheney looks a bit lost here. Arias is pretty quick, he's moving his head so much. Walks forward, does Arias, throws a couple of body shots and then steps around. Jab from Cheney, one landed. It's pouring jab though, he tries a stiffer jab, snappy jab, it landed, does Cheney. Arias rushes in with a double jab and then tries to throw a right to the body and then steps back out of range. Get out of the way, ref. I think that was a stab to the body from Cheney, but Arias came back with a couple of rights, a couple of lefts upstairs. Still moving around, sticking to the edge of the ring. Cheney's walking around, flinging his jab hand around, trying to use it as a gauge. Throws a good left uppercut to the body, does Cheney, but they get tied up straight away. Pouring jab from Arias as he lunges in and Cheney grabs hold of him. Posturing. Oh, good right hand landed from Cheney, but then Arias moves, throws a bit of a counter. Couldn't tell if it landed. He's back to moving his head. Tries a 1-2, does Cheney and misses. Gets caught with a bit of a counter right to the body by the looks of it. Then Arias steps in with a left uppercut to the body, then steps back out of range. Posturing. Cheney's trying to feint Arias, but he's not well. Oh, good left hook from Arias landed there. Arias is starting to come forward a little bit. Triple jab to the body from Arias. Jab from Cheney, partially landed. Yeah, that's the end of the round. I think Arias landed more shots. They both landed one good shot each, so I'm going to give that to Arias. Let us know, who did you give that one to? Pretty tight round. The speed advantage is definitely with Arias. Definitely with Arias. Interesting round, that one for sure. Interesting. Seconds out. Alright, ding ding, round 2 underway. Arias doesn't even walk out of his corner, he just stays at the edge of the ring, starts moving his head, lunges in to try and get in range. Cheney threw a jab, then a right hand. Couldn't tell if it landed because that camera angle was bad. Arias is moving his head something wicked, so I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have landed. Tries to throw a body shot, does Arias. So lunges in and Cheney pushes him to the floor. It's just a slip. Posturing. Cheney looks very wary because he knows Arias has got the speed. Arias lunges in with a left hook, partially blocked, and then gets back out of dodge. Cheney inching forward, pouring the jab hand out there, waiting for an opportunity to throw that right. He threw a jab, it partially landed, and Arias came back with a left hook. Double jab hook kind of thing from Arias as he's lunging in. It's like an open hand slap almost. Cheney comes in with a right hand, but it's partially blocked. Jab from Cheney. Posturing. Jab from Cheney. Not really very authoritative jabs though. They're pouring. Double jab to the body from Arias. Landed. He loves lunging in with this double jab while he's moving his head. His head's still moving while he's throwing the second punch, so it's hard to track him down for a counter from Arias. Back in, double jab to the body. Smack down both jabs from Cheney. Posturing side to side. Looks for that double jab. Cheney throws the right hand, but it whistles over Arias' head. Two lazy pouring jabs from Cheney. Lazy pouring jab from Cheney again. Arias still moving around. He's got ants in his pants. Oh, good left hook from Arias. He steps around. Double jab from Arias again. Yeah, do something, Cheney. Throw to the body to stop him moving like that, for God's sake. Double jab to the body from Arias again, and Cheney kind of just pushes him away with two hands as he's punching. Jab to the body from Arias. Left hook upstairs from Arias. Lead left hook. Jab from Cheney lands. Jab from Cheney, and then he backs up. He's scared of the counter. That's round two. That's an Arias round again for me. Oh dear. I initially thought, yeah, I'll pick George Arias, but then when I looked at the size difference and I knew Cheney's got a jab when he uses it, I thought Cheney should get this, but the way things are going, man, Cheney's gonna goddamn lose. I got a 2-zip Arias. The not fake cone had the first round to Arias. I think my chat on my phone's behind or something. 10 seconds out for the third round. Let us know your scores, team. Alright, round 3, we're underway. Arias, man, he's got some head. Oh, big left hook. That hurt Cheney. He's running in for the kill was Arias. Left, right, left hook, uppercut. Left uppercut, right uppercut. Couple of hooks. Cheney's just standing there covering up. He tried to throw one right hand back, and now he looks like he's got his wits back. Arias came rushing in with a left hook, but Cheney is ready for it now. Get your hands up, Cheney. Get your hands up. Hold the phone. Got caught with an overhand right to Cheney there, and then got stumbled with a bit of a left hook. He walks in and throws a left hook of his own, does Cheney. That's right, use your size. Bully this little shit. Jab from Cheney. Jab from Cheney, and then a right hook to the body from Cheney. Arias comes back with a left hook that lands, but it didn't affect Cheney this time. Arias threw a left hook, and Cheney threw a right hand over the top at the same time. Oh, Cheney just landed a good left uppercut there, and another jab, and a 1-2 from Cheney. That's more like it. Arias lunges with a left hook, partially blocked, and then throws a right hand, partially blocked as well, and they get tied up. Jab from Arias. Arias is walking forwards with a bit more confidence now. Cheney's going backwards. Good jab from, good right hand from Cheney, and then a good jab from Arias. Couple of little uppercuts to the body from Cheney. They're tight in close, and Cheney pushes his head down. The ref breaks him up. Back to posturing. Arias is breathing heavy now, and his head movements all of a sudden slowed right down. See, I said at the start, if you keep moving your head like that, you're not going to last long. It uses a lot of energy. He looks a bit gassed all of a sudden, trying to get Cheney out of there. His head's starting to move a little bit, but it's not as much as it was. Tries to throw a jab to the body, does Arias, but it was blocked. Cheney's inching forward on him again. I think Arias is out of gas here. Tries the big lead left hook again, but Cheney was ready for it. He's not holding the phone though. That's why he keeps getting caught with that left hook. Does Cheney. Inching forward, no punches. He's trying the lead lunging left hook again as Arias, but Cheney was ready for it this time. Posturing, jab to the body from Cheney. Arias tries to counter but misses. Another lead left uppercut from Arias, but it was blocked again by Cheney. Come on, throw some punches, Casius. Throw a jab, then just does nothing. Lead left uppercut from Arias again, but it was partially blocked. Short right hand from Cheney at the end of the round. It's definitely another Arias round. That's 3-zip for me, man. I got 3-zip Arias. Oh, he landed with the lead left hook, and then it was the straight right hand behind it that did the damage for Cheney. But hey, Cheney all of a sudden put his hands up. Gotta hold the phone. Yeah, it's Blair Cobb on the commentary. Dude's a fucking idiot. Don't like him. He's one of those dudes that comes across to me as a, look at me, I'm on TV guy. Alright, seconds out. Round 4. Power punches landed on CompuBox is 21-9 in favor of Arias. Arias is back dancing around left and right, moving to his left again, moving to his right. Lots of feints. Casius ain't biting on them, but he's still doing it anyway. Casius tries a bit of a lead left hook. Go step into that jab, you big dumb shit. Jab to the body from Arias again. Posturing, feinting from Arias. Lead left hook from Arias, but it was blocked. Step into your jab, you big dumb shit. For God's sake, use your size. He's a freaking midget. Stand there looking at him. That's all he's doing. Punch, man! Arias chucked the jab to the body, then moved around to his right. Another lead left hook. Cheney just doesn't know what to do here by looks. He's just walking around not throwing any punches. He's got him close to the corner, but he won't throw punches. Throw, you dumb shit. Tries to feint jabs to the body, then feints a jab to the head and doesn't throw an actual punch. It's alright, son. Come on, throw your punches, you poofter. Jab to the body from Arias, and it's just a touching jab from Casius at the moment. Arias threw a jab to the body. Pouring jab again from Casius, but it's just poking it out there, not even landing it, not even trying to land it. He's waiting for Arias to throw to try and counter, but I don't know why. He's much slower. Needs to throw some big shots to the body, for God's sake. Slow this little shit down. Double jab from Arias, but they weren't heavy either. Jab left hook to the body from Arias. Steps into a jab to Cheney and then backs off. Steps to another jab to the body from Cheney, but backs off again. Follow it up. Follow it up, you big dumb shit. Couple of jabs from Arias again. Pouring though. Left hook to the body. Oh, Cheney tries a big right hand over the top, but it went over George's head and They get tied up, but now they're broken up again. Posturing. 10 seconds to go. Steps into a jab to Arias, but was blocked by Cheney. Come on, do something, you big dumbass. And that's the end of the round. There's got to be another Arias round. He's controlling everything. Casius ain't throwing. You can't win a goddamn fight if you don't throw punches, boy. Just looking at George in the corner. He's blowing a lot more than Casius is.
What's wrong?
Casius looks calm. Oh man, even when it's in the fight, Casius looks calm. Because he's not throwing anything. Big dumbass. It's 10 seconds out. Alright, round 5. You start getting moving, Casius. You're gonna lose. Fuck, I should have stuck with my original gut pick was George Arias. I just couldn't think someone 6 foot could beat someone 6'6". And they're on a similar level. Okay, Cheney's coming forward, but throwing a couple of jabs. Arias threw a right hand to the body and then tried the left hook upstairs. Okay, you got him in the corner now, Cheney. Throw. Oh, and you let him out. Let him out. Tries a 1-2 to Cheney and then pushes down on Arias when they get tied up. Pouring jab from Cheney. Arias comes in trying to bend down and throw the left hook over the top, but Cheney's ready for it. Posturing. Jab from Cheney. Steps into a jab to Arias, getting ready to throw a combination, but Cheney ties him up instantly once he gets inside.
Put that down. Okay.
He's alright, Flynn. Leave him alone. Left hook from Arias. And they get tied up. Sorry, team. I was just looking at my son. Apparently he was in trouble, but he wasn't. Back to more posturing. Cheney following him around. Throws a jab and misses, and they get tied up. Arias, as soon as it gets in too close, he just steps right in. Oh, lead left hook from Arias. Partially lands, throws the right hand behind it, but it was blocked the right hand, but the lead left hook landed. Back Cheney up for a second. And Cheney's backing up slowly again. Arias is still stepping around. Tries the lead left hook again, but it was blocked this time. Trying a 1-2 and then a left hook to the body from Arias, but Cheney had his guard up for a change. Good jab from Cheney. He actually stepped into one and landed it, and then grabs hold of Arias. Or Arias grabs hold of him, one or the other. Get that Blair Cobb dickhead off the screen. Back to the boxing. Here we go. Still posturing. Stepping left, stepping right. Walking around to his right as Arias. Bobbing his head up and down. Cheney's not coming forward. He's waiting for Arias to come to him. For God's sake, get him in the corner and beat the little shit up. Jab from Cheney. Arias comes back with a left hook, but he was short. Lead right hand from Cheney. Partially landed. Left hook, right hand. And then tries a right hand over the top to Arias, but they get tied up. Posturing. Arias walks in with a double jab. Cheney lands a right uppercut at the end of the round. It's still another Arias round, man. That's 5-zip. I've got 5-zip to Arias. Holy McJesus. Yep. The Not Fake Cone had it 4-zip previous round. What time the fight? Well, I don't know, man. After this one. Sorry, Mr. Suave. I can't pull times out of my butt. I've got just as much access to times as you do. The closest thing I had was my gambling website, and they said all of the fights started at 12 o'clock, so your guess is as good as mine. Right, we're into the 6th. Same old. Arias doesn't walk to the center ring. He just waits at the ropes, waits for Cheney to come close. He's bobbing his head left and right. He's not doing anything. Pouring a jab hand out there, not throwing anything. He's at least holding the phone with his right hand now, looking out for that left hook. Jab to the body from Arias, jab from Cheney. Double jab from Cheney. Tries a double jab, does Arias, but he was short. One, two from Arias landed. Jab from Cheney is pouring though. Landed, but it was weak. Double jab, triple jab from Arias. I think only one of them landed, but still scoring points. What's wrong with throwing body shots to stop this dude moving, you dumbass? He's just going for the head. He throws a 1-2 and he landed a good one on George. And he's hurt. Landed a second right hand to Cheney. He's got him against the ropes and he lines him up to throw the right hand, but he took too long and Arias skips out to his right. Cheney steps into his jab a bit more. He throws a big right hand and it lands. Again, does Cheney. And a left hook. Arias throws a right hook to the body and then tries a left hook upstairs. Partially blocked though, that's it. Cheney, got your hands up as you walk forward now. Jab from Cheney. Throws the right hand, but it whistled over the top of Arias' head and they get tied up. Ref breaks him up. Pouring jabs. Oh, and then a good right hand from Cheney. That one landed nicely. Throw it more often, for God's sake. Arias trying to throw some hooks, but Cheney's covered up. Nothing's landing there. One little left hand landed in there from Arias. As Cheney turned. Try to lead left hook, then a jab to Arias, but he's well short. Lead right hand from Cheney, but he was short as well. Arias ducked down and got out of the way. They got tied up. Pouring jab from Cheney. Arias skips around to his left to get out of the way of the second. Double jab from Arias, then a right hand to the body and a left hook upstairs. Or another left hook from Arias lands, then a right hand over the top lands. Now that's a tougher round to score. I think that's a Cheney round because he did some real damage in that. So for me, that's Cheney's first round that he's got. I've got a 5-1 Cheney. 5-1 Arias. Sorry. I think Hunter v Forrest is after this fight. Yeah, it is. There's no other fights left besides the main event on this card. 5-zip Arias. Cone had it. Yeah, I got a 5-1 now. I guess the chat's a little bit behind. Yeah, 5-1 Arias, same thing as me. The not fake cone. That's a Cheney round, yep. Just got, right, round 7. We're underway. Arias made his way closer to the center ring this time. He's still moving around, bobbing his head, using his feet a bit. Double jab to the body from Arias. One of them was short, one landed. Jab to the body from Cheney. Finally, need to throw more of those. He's got him to the corner. He's going to let him out again. What's the bet? Right to the body, then tries a leaping left hook to Arias, but it was blocked this time. Posturing. Slips a jab to Arias and tries to throw the left hook, but it didn't land. was blocked. Cheney's got him up against the ropes, and then he lets him out again. He's got him up against the ropes again. Do something while you're there, you egg. Christ, this guy's frustrating. Throw some punches, you big dumb shit. Just posturing, dancing around. Jab from Cheney landed. Arias comes forward with a jab and tries a right hand over the top, but Cheney backs up and gets out of the way. Arias tries another right hook and it misses because Cheney's ready for him. Looking for that leap. Needs to throw some uppercuts with him having his head down there. Arias throws about 5 jabs with a right hand out of the southpaw stance, and then Cheney comes back with a right hand over the top. It was a good right hand landed from Cheney. Throws a light jab to the body, does Cheney. He's backing up. What are you doing? You do that if you're winning the round, mate, not if you're losing. George comes in, tries to throw a right hook to the body, and they get tied up. Posturing. Pouring jabs, 3 of them from Cheney. Arias walking in, bobbing and weaving, not throwing any punches, and he throws a left hook to the body, but Cheney steps around to his left and gets away. Jabs from Cheney, but they're really got nothing on them. He's just poking it out there. There's the right hand that he wanted to follow with. You know it's coming when you stick your left hand out like that. He's not jabbing with it, he's sticking it out and leaving it there and then trying to throw the right hand behind it, using it as a blinding tactic. Arias came in through a couple of body shots and they got tied up on the ropes. Cheney steps around, backs up again. All big left hook from Arias, but it was only partially landing. Then a jab to the body from Arias, jab to the head from Cheney, and he throws a 1-2, does Cheney, and then another 1-2. There was a right hook in there from Arias that landed in the body as well, but they're tied up now, waiting for the ref to break him up. 10 to go. Ooh, lead right hand from Cheney lands. Big leaping left hook from Arias, partially lands. Lands a right hook as well, does Arias. Another Arias round for me. And that's pretty much my decision. Fucked unless Cheney can get a stoppage. These Triller boys playing well with Blair Cobbs, trying to make him a star. Guy's a freaking idiot. Alright, so what do we got here? That was a Cheney round from Scott. So I've got it 6-1. Arias. Yeah, same as this, the not fake cone. Apparently the commentators gave Cheney round 4. Or one of them did anyway. I don't know, man. Round 8 underway. Come on, Cheney. Step into that jab, you big dumbass. Pouring it out there. Like 20 feet away and pouring it out there. Pardon me. Arias tries to step in with a jab to the head and then to the body, but he's short. Excuse me, gonna cough here. There we go. Jab, jab from Arias. Jab to the body from Arias. Come on, Cheney. Freaking throw something. Right hook to the body from Arias. Posturing, posturing, fainting. Nothing happening. Come on, you gotta walk this little shit down. Get him in the corner, beat his body so he don't move, and then knock him out. Use your size, you big dumbass. Jab from Cheney. Come on, throw! Jab to the body, attempted by Arias, but he was short. Arias tries another jab, left hook, but Cheney was out of dodge. Throws a jab to the body, does Arias, and gets countered with a left hook by Cheney. And they get tied up. Tries a jab and a right hand as Arias, but he's short. Oh, landed a good right hand there to Cheney. Just the lead right hand. Come on. Throw, you big dumb shit. Tries a lead right hand. You gotta set them up, man. Does this dude even know what he's doing? How did he get to 18-0 fighting like this? They're tied up, by the way. Ref comes in, breaks him up. Pouring jab from Cheney. It's not doing nothing. Arias comes in with a couple of hooks to the body. Tries a right hand over the top. Cheney steps around and gets out of dodge. Tries a big right hook, does Cheney, but he missed by a mile. Good jab, left hook, right hand from Arias. He pushes Cheney back to the ropes. Cheney grabs hold of him. Cheney turns him, pushes him onto the ropes, and then starts to land on him. 10 seconds to go in the round. They're tied up. Come on, ref, break this shit up. 1-2 from Cheney and lands, and then a right uppercut lands from Cheney. That's a tough round to score, that one. I think the volume of Arias would have won that one as well. When there's not much happening, even if you're not landing punches, but you're throwing punches, you're going to win the round. So that's another... God damn it, that's 7-1. Arias for me. I fucking should have stayed with my gut. Damn it. Damn it. Yep, he does look like a older Ali, yeah. Except he's smaller. Alright, into the 9th team. Here we go. And the refs stopped it. Okay, we're away. It's only 2 rounds to go, man. You better do something, Casius. You're going down, man. Right hand over the top from Arias. Partially blocked, though. Come on, Casius. Do something. No body shots. Double, triple jab, then a right hand from Arias. Jab from Arias. Jab from Arias. Casius tried a jab in there as well. Jab! Jab, you dumb shit! Tries a jab. And Arias ties him up. They're getting close. Arias throws a couple of uppercuts to the body. It backs Cheney up. Back to posturing. Jab from Cheney, and then they get tied up. Posturing, feinting. Lead right hand from Arias. Partially lands, partially blocked. Cheney, when he throws his jabs, he's like, throw the jab, and he's pulling out before the jab even fucking gets to the target. He's scared. 1-2, over the top with a right hand from Arias, lands nicely. Jab, jab from Arias. Gets in close. Cheney just hangs on. Doesn't want to work. You're in the wrong game, boy. You're in the wrong game, Mr. Cheney. Lands a bit of a right hand there to Cheney. Or was a left hook, sorry. Then throws a double jab and tries to throw the right hand, but Arias ducks down to his left and the right sails into thin air from Cheney. Jab from Cheney. Got an 8-inch reach advantage and he can't goddamn jab. What the hell is wrong with this dude? Tried a bit of a sweeping left hook to Cheney, but he missed. Arias jumps in with the lead left hook and right hand, but neither of them landed. Oh, good left hook landed in there from Arias. He's following Cheney around. Cheney's running away. He's scared. You big dumb poofter. Big lead left right hand over the top from Arias landed, and he follows it with a left hook and a right hook, but they get tied up. Lead right hand from Arias. Didn't really land, but right hook to the body from Arias. Still walking in, moving his head. Cheney steps forward and grabs hold of him. Arias pushes him back and throws 3 right hands over the top, and that's the end of the round. Another Arias round. What the fuck is this big dumb shit doing? Big dumb. 8-inch read advantage. Has a jab but won't goddamn throw it. If you can't land it to the head, throw it to the body. Slow this little shit down, but no. I'm too big and dumb. God. This is some frustrating shit to watch, man. Yeah, man, it's been well spoken about that Arias looks like a Ali. Alright, here we go into the last round, team. Arias is putting his hands up, celebrating, dancing around. Taunting already. No punch has been thrown in this round yet. They're just dancing. Cheney sucks. Left hook from Arias landed. He's just moving around, waiting for Cheney to try and punch. Cheney doesn't seem to realize that he's behind in the fight. He's not chasing his man. He's not doing that. Oh! Left hook, right hand from Arias landed nicely. Cheney tries to lunge forward with the jab, but he's slow as molasses. Double, triple jab from Arias. And Cheney tries to throw a right hander between, but Arias is back out of dodge by the time the punch gets thrown. Leaps in with a jab, does Arias, and they get tied up. Left hook, one to the body, one to the head from Arias. Jab from Cheney land, jab from Cheney land. Tries to lead left hook, does Arias, but he's just standing there, moving his head around. Cheney's just standing there watching him. Dives in with a left hook and gets tied up from Arias. Cheney's just hanging on for dear life. Oh, good couple of uppercuts to the body and a right hook over the top. Cheney's backing up. He's in trouble, I think. Got caught with a left hook and a right hand as well. He's tying George up now. Hanging on for dear life. Ref breaks him up again. Here we go. Do something, Cheney, or you're gonna lose. You need to knock him out right now. Couple of missed hooks from both guys and they get tied up. Arias throws a hook to the body, right hook to the body inside. Cheney tries to throw a right hand, misses by a mile and they get tied up again. And a right hook over the top from Arias, a left hand, right hook to the body, then another left hook upstairs. Cheney throws a right hand, it kind of lands and they get tied up. You suck, Casius Chaney. He lunges in with a couple of jabs and throws a big right uppercut to the body, but they get tied up. That was all from Cheney. Arias is just walking around, playing the clown now. Come on. He's playing the clown. There's 10 seconds to go. And Cheney's just standing there. He won't chase him. You're losing the fight, you big dumbass. Oh, and that's the end of it. That's the end. Another round of Arias. That's a hiding. That's a goddamn hiding. I've got it 99-96 to George Arias. That's my multi-bet down the tube. God damn it. I should have stuck with my gut, man. But hey, well done, George Arias. And now you got nothing, Cheney. After that performance, nobody's, well, there might be any mover will want to fight you because you suck. Anybody who can move has your number. You suck. Casius Chaney. Man, that was a dumb fight to watch. Cheney sucks ass. It's all over, man. He can't come out guns blazing because he's toast. It's all over. Oh, you're talking about the last round there, Scott. On to some bigger fights for Arias. Arias v Babic. Arias v Micheal. The small heavyweights. Back to the drawing board for Casius Chaney. Casius Chaney. Fuck, hang him up, mate. If you ain't got the goal to throw punches, you're in the wrong game. Totally wrong. I'll be interested to see what the scores were. I gave Cheney 1 round. I heard one of the judges say they gave him 2 rounds. Oh, not 98, 96, sorry. 98. 99, 91. Almost a shutout is what I had. Yep, 99, 91 for me. I heard someone say they had 96, 92 on the commentary team. Alright, here comes the scores, team. $96, $94. Cheney, are you fucking kidding? 99, 91. Arias. 97, 93. By way of split decision. George Arias gets the win. One judge had Cheney winning. How the fuck? That guy must have been paid. Fuck. Yeah. All week, I've been thinking, yeah, Arias will beat Cheney. Arias will beat Cheney. I had Mark on the show the other day and he was saying, yeah, Arias should beat Cheney. I even agreed with him at the time. So, yeah, I think Cheney is vulnerable. Arias is fast. And then I go and look at the bookies and they're heavily against George Arias, and that persuaded me to go Cheney by decision. What a dick. Should have stuck with it. Never mind. It was only $5, man. Exactly, Scott. What the fuck? One judge gave it to... It's crazy, eh? It's crazy. One judge gave it to Cheney, 96, 94. Oh, shut up, Blair Cobb. You suck. Alright, team. So, I might throw the audio up and go and have a cigarette before the next fight starts. It shouldn't be too far away. So, give me a sec here.
Joe Jones in the second round. Then Mike Balugun with the first round TKO.
There you go. I'll be back shortly, team.
George Arias defeating one. Casius Chaney still to come in our main event. It'll be Michael Hunter, the United States Olympian, top 10 in the world in the heavyweight division. He'll square up against Jerry Forrest. Well, on November 18th, we saw a versus battle between two of the queens of R&B, and I'm talking about Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khan.
Versus raised the bar again this month with the very first Night of the Queens. And you know who we're talking about.
Stephanie Mills. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan.
That's right. Stephanie Mills versus Chaka Khan. Two legends who showed out at the theater at the Ace Hotel in Los Angeles on November 18th. And you know they brought the hits.
And still to come after our main event, the Versus battle in Los Angeles with Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia as rehearsals continue in Los Angeles. What a way to conclude the year for Triller Fight Club, Trillerverse 4, changing the world of combat sports and entertainment. Now from LA, we're here in New York City. What a beautiful city, the #1 populated city in the United States. We are here at the Manhattan Center Hammerstein Ballroom. Our main event here to come. Michael Hunter, the United States Olympian, top 10 in the world in the heavyweight division. He will take on Jerry Forrest, the rematch from their matchup some years ago. There is a very relaxed and composed Michael Hunter as he's getting ready for his main event matchup. He's dancing, he's feeling the vibe here. He's probably listening to 3-6 Mafia and Both Thugs in Harmony. And Jerry Forrest is very relaxed but focused about business. Now, last week, it has been a busy week for Triller Fight Club as Triller Fight Club introduced a brand new sport, leveling out the playing field between boxing and MMA, plus a special guest performance by Metallica. Triad Combat went down last Saturday night down in Dallas.
Let's get this party started!
Oh my goodness!
Triller Fight Club is proud to present Triad Combat. Combat like you've never seen before. It's MMA versus boxing.
She got our ass whooped. Ain't nowhere to run in a triad.
Expect the unexpected. Spinning back fist by Micheal.
Body blow, body blow.
Are you serious?
Look at this fight.
They're going toe-to-toe. Two-round pull left. Oh, big right hand. Mir's hurt. He's out on his feet. This one's over.
This is the new future. Triad Combat.
We making history tonight. People have never seen this before.
Triller Fight Club, Versus, and Triad Combat. All that and more on the Trillerverse Pass for only $2.99 a month. Get a 14-day free trial. Go to TrillerFightClub.com or subscribe on Fight.
So at the first ever Triad Combat, it was Team MMA defeating Team Boxing by a score of 14-11. Rampage Jackson was the team captain of Team MMA, the victorious team, over Team Boxing. Shannon Briggs was the captain of the boxing side. Standing by with both captains is our very own Rebecca Ruber. Rebecca.
Thanks, Ray. So there has been a lot of tension since I just walked out here into the ring. So I'm going to try to keep this short and street before you guys start throwing hands, and then I'm gonna have to start blocking you.
Do we make you nervous up here?
Just a little bit.
No, we good.
I
We
can
cool.
hold my own, but
We cool. I already got the instructions to be on my best behavior, so we cool.
I just don't want you messing up my hair and makeup.
No. We cool. I got the instructions to be on my best behavior. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be good tonight.
All right. Well, I want to say first, congratulations. Your team MMA won the first ever triad combat.
What'd she say?
You won the first ever triad combat.
Thank you for repeating.
This past Saturday. How does it feel to be the winner of the first ever triad combat?
Listen, I've never been so proud.
Shut up. First of all, MMA sucks. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up.
Alright team, I'm back. Waiting for this main event. These dickheads with this dumb triad combat crap. It's stupid. It's basically boxing with grappling. That's it. There ain't no way a real MMA fighter is gonna beat a real boxer when it's pretty much just boxing with grappling. These MMA guys are saying, oh, we beat those boxers. They weren't real boxers. Chump boxers. Seen a real boxer in there in Kubrat Pulev, and he smoked the dude out in the first round. What's his name? That guy Mir. Well, we'll see what happens. I hope they don't take too long to get this on. Shannon Briggs is on there. He's being polite and this other dude's going, shut up, you got no fucking respect. Yeah, doesn't know what respect is. Dumbass. Shannon says he's gonna knock their teeth out. Yeah, talking shit. Waiting for this fight still. Man's getting hungry. Frank Mir, that's his name. Thank you. Alright team, still waiting. Man, Shannon's been trying to get a decent fight for a long time, even though his ass is old as hell. Maybe he should be fighting in these fights that Mike Tyson organizes. Yeah? Shannon looks massive compared to this dude. Yeah, right, get on with it. Get on with it. This is a boxing show. You can put all your dumb shit on after the main event. That's Rampage Jackson. Looks like Shannon Briggs and this dude are gonna be fighting in triad combat at some point. That's what they're setting up for. Even just the look of this Blair Cobb's twit pisses me off. Dude's a fucking idiot. I gotta tone my language down, I'll get demonetized, I suppose. Let's go, champ! Champ! Briggs gonna be 50 years old by the time he fights Rampage. How old is Briggs? He must be getting close to 50. I think he's about 56 though, isn't he? Something like that. I'll look it up in just a sec. Let's have a look. What I got? SHANNONBRIGGS. Shannon Briggs. Put boxer after it, dumbass. Shannon Briggs, 60 wins, 6 losses and 1 draw. Height 6'4", where's his age? 80-inch reach, orthodox. Alias, where's his age? Birth name? Shannon Demont Briggs. Where the hell is your age? Reach, residence, birthplace. Fuck, it doesn't have it on here. Debuted in 1992. 77% KO ratio. 226 rounds. 68 belts. Inactive. No, we got no age on here. I'll try googling it. See what happens here. God damn. These guys are talking up Jerry Forrest something wicked. Blair Cobb talking more shit. 4th of December 1971. So that makes him 50 in 2 days. You were right. Shit. Yeah, he's 49 going on 50. 4th of December is his birthday. Day before my mother's birthday. Yeah, I think Shannon will still take him out, being honest. Like you say. I'll whip over and have a look at my failed bet. It's alright, I have another one on for tomorrow's Australian card. Fainga Apilu is fighting Lucas Brown tomorrow. Fainga will knock him spark the fuck out. But it's on the Isaac Hardman card. We're spoiled for boxing over this weekend, really. Casius Chaney by decision or technical decision. That fucked out. Got the green tick for Mike Balugun. I'll cash out this other Australian one and put something on the Mike Hunter fight, I think. Take that cash out. See what options they've got for Michael Hunter. Right now I'm looking at Bet365. Boxing MMA to win fights. What do we got here? Oh man, they don't have anything for Michael Hunter fight anymore. Yeah, they've only got Saturday fights now. Damn it, it's gone. So I have to redo my bet for tomorrow. But I wasn't that confident in what I'd picked anyway. It was like a side bet, but now it's going to have to be the main bet, so I have to be more accurate. Alright, making the announcements here. Arthur McCanty's the ref. Fighters about to make their ring walks, team. And just to reiterate, I have Michael Hunter by stoppage in round 5. Let us know your picks. Be specific. None of the second half of the fight crap. If you're going to make a pick, be accurate. Alright. Jerry Slug Forrest. He looked about as slow as a slug against Carlos Takam. Briggs v Botha 2 was looking likely before COVID. Oh yeah, I'd watch that. I would. Old Franz Botha. Hunter, KO, round 4. Nice one, Scott. If I wasn't being accurate, I'd say between rounds 4 and 6. So it gives me 3-round coverage, but it didn't have those options when I made a bet. So I had gone Michael Hunter just by stoppage. But we'll see what happens here, man. We'll see what happens. Alright, just having a quick look at Discord. I got this guy on Discord, on my Discord server. He's called himself Insert Name. So I'd asked him to put a real name on there. Use your YouTube name or a name. Insert Name tells me you've got something to hide. So just put a name and you're fine. He chose not to, so I had to kick him out of the server, but he's still messaging me heaps. In the background, it's fine. Man, could be part of the community a lot better if you just put a name in. Alright, Hunter's about to come out now. Micheal the Bounty Hunter Jr. You could be forgiven if you watched some of Michael Hunter's fights and then watched some of Michael Hunter Jr.'s fights. They're pretty much carbon copies of each other. Even how they fight is very similar. His old man was a pretty good fighter back in his day too. Alright, so we get back over to the chat now. Hunter, round 7, says Walter. Okay, man. Sweet. I wouldn't be that surprised if it goes to a later stoppage myself. Depends how Hunter's looking. They're getting their final instructions, so that's me leaving the computer chat. I'll still have my phone though. Alright. Here we go, team. About to make their way to the center ring. Get the final instructions. Alright, here we go. Final instructions being given. We are seconds out from the main event, team. Get me a score card. They're going on about the highlight reel win over Mike Wilson of Michael Hunter. It's like, who the fuck is Mike Wilson? Okay, we're underway. Made their way to the center ring. Pouring jabs from both guys. Jerry Forrest is a southpaw, remember. Pumps a couple of jabs and they look nice and stiff from Hunter. I mean from Forrest. A couple of jabs from Forrest land nicely there. Another jab from Forrest. Jab to the body from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Forrest. Exchanging jabs here. Hunter seems to only be jabbing at the head though. Jerry's moving it up and down. Jerry's moving forward. Hunter keeps moving around to his right. He landed a nice right to the body just then. Triple jab to the head from Hunter. Jab to the body from Jerry, and then he tries a left hook. Hunter steps around. Right to the left to the body from Jerry lands. 1-2 lands up top from Jerry. Double jab, then a big left, a right uppercut to the body from Hunter, but Jerry comes back with a left hand over the top. Jab, jab from Jerry. He's got a good jab tonight, does Jerry. Tries a lead left hand. Lead left hand, right hook, then a left hook to the body from Jerry. They land and Hunter ties him up. Ref breaks him up. Jab from Hunter, jab from Jerry. And the right hand down the pipe from Hunter lands. Back to the jab from Hunter. 1-2 from Hunter, and then a left hook to the body. It was a nice hook to the body, a right uppercut, but he gets caught with a left hand down the pipe, does Hunter. They're exchanging with hooks. Settle down again. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter, then a right hand. Jerry comes in with a left down the pipe, but is partially blocked from Hunter. 1-2 down the pipe from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Jab right to the body from Hunter. Then a left hook as well to the body. Jerry's still coming forward, posturing. 4-punch combination, left, right, and then finishes with a right over the top. There's Hunter. Feints with the jab and then lands the straight right, does Hunter, and they get tied up. Ref breaks him up. Jab from Jerry lands nicely. Returned from Hunter. Slips the jab, does Hunter, and lands a right down the pipe, and they get tied up again. Jab from Hunter. Pouring jab from Hunter after that. Hunter's inching around to his right. He's letting Jerry get his foot on the outside, but he can't seem to land that left. Good couple of punches from Hunter lands there. And they get tied up, broken up again. 1-2 from Hunter. Jerry comes with a good left hand. They get tied up. And that's the end of the round. Round 1 to Hunter for me. How you got it? Michael Hunter's coach, I don't know who it is. He's got the mumble like Freddie Roach. Yeah, and in the exchanges, Michael Hunter's landing 2 or 3 punches and Jerry's landing 1 counter shot. So at this point, Hunter is getting the better of things. But Jerry's in their game, he keeps coming forward. Round 2, ding ding, let's go. Pouring jab from Hunter. He's kind of fainting with it. Jerry tries a jab, but he's short. Jab from Hunter. Posturing, fainting. Jab from Hunter, and then he's back out of dodge. Lead left hand landed from Forrest. 1-2 from Hunter, lands nicely, but Jerry comes back with a left hook. Only partially lands with the counter. Double jab from Hunter. Then a lead right hand. Oh, that hurt Jerry. Covers up, but he comes forward again. Right hand, left hook to the body. Right hand over the top from Hunter. Jerry comes back with that one punch in retaliation. But Hunter's out of dodge and they get tied up. Jab from Hunter. He's picking that spot to poke the jab in there. Right when Jerry moves his guard away. Double jab. Right hand to the body. Left uppercut to the body from Hunter and they get tied up. 1-2. Oh, there's a big right hand from Hunter there and they get tied up again. He's landing that right hand down the pipe just about every time he throws it. Lead right hand lands this time. No jab, setting it up. And they get tied up again. Oh, jab then right uppercut landed. Jerry threw a left hook counter and it caught Micheal behind the ear and he's complaining to the ref. Couple of exchanges there and they get tied up again. Jerry coming forward. 3 jabs, then a right hand over the top from Hunter, but it skims off the side of Jerry's head before they get broken up. Jab from Hunter, then the right hook to the body, left hook to the body, and they get tied up. Hunter's dealing out a bit of a hiding here already. Shouldn't have been in this fight. Jerry's trying to feint with the jab, tries to throw the left over the top, but he's short and Hunter grabs hold of him. Jab from Jerry, but counter jab from Hunter lands. Jab, right hand to the body from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Still walking around to his left, walking onto Jerry's power hand. That doesn't bother him, but it opens him up for his right hand, you see. Jab, jab, double jab. Right hand to the chest from Hunter and they get tied up. He's using that same combo because it's a 1-2 from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Jerry tries a left hook, but he's miles away. Double jab from Hunter. Stepping into it. Jerry throws a couple of jabs. He's trying to land, but he's just not able to time it right. 10 to go in the round. And they get tied up again. Jerry Forrest is getting frustrated. He threw a punch in the clinch after the ref had told break, and then the bell goes. So the ref is talking to Jerry Forrest now, but that's definitely another Hunter round. In my books, 2-0 for me. What do we got here? Well, how you guys got it so far? 2-0 Hunter, or 1 each? Nobody should have it 2-0 to Jerry. No way. All good, Jay. No problem, man. I enjoy doing these commentaries. We're 10 seconds out, team, from round 3. Hunter's waiting in the middle of the ring. Ding, ding, away we go. Pouring jabs from Hunter. Pouring. Ducking down, waiting for Jerry to throw. Jerry throws a jab. Micheal comes through with a right hand to the body. Jab to the body. Jab hits the gloves from Hunter. Oh, that jab landed nicely from Hunter. Now he's stepping around to the left a bit. Jerry's trying to walk forward with a jab, but he's missing. And Hunter grabs hold of him. Jerry's trying to jab, but it's really pouring. He doesn't really know what to do. I think Hunter hits him with a 1-2 combo again. Jab from Hunter. Jerry throws a 1-2, but... left hand right hook, but didn't land. Hunter tries to throw a good right hand, but ends up low and gets his head tied up. Ref breaks him up. Jab from Hunter. Oh, nice right hook to the body from Hunter there after a jab upstairs. Posturing, lead right hand as he ducks over to his left from Hunter, but they get tied up. Jab, jab. Jerry tries a 1-2, but they get tied up. He missed his right. Jab from Forrest. Lead left hand from Forrest. Hunter throws a jab, but it was kind of a faint jab, and then lands another right to the body. Jab from Hunter as they get broken up. Oh, good jab to the body from Jerry. He tries to jab upstairs as well, but gets counter jab. Oh, counter jab twice, and then steps around as Hunter. It's out of dodge. Jerry's trying to jab here. Double jab from Jerry, but they're hitting guard at the moment. Oh, that jab landed. He threw the left hand behind it, but missed. Hunter steps around, throws double jab. Lands. 1-2 from Hunter. It was a big right hand, but he missed it and they got tied up. The ref breaks him up. Jab from Forrest, but it's off the gloves. Double jab. Right uppercut from Hunter. Shouldn't be able to throw that from that far away without getting caught, but he's still managing to land it. Jab to the body from Forrest. Posturing. Feinting. Jab from Hunter. Another jab from Hunter. Another jab from Hunter. Jerry comes through with a left hand down the pipe. Backs off Hunter momentarily, but Hunter's back to the jab. Jab. Right hand. Right, it was a right hook to the body, and they get tied up. He's wearing him down here. Jab from Forrest. Landed. Double jab from Forrest. One of them landed there. Double jab from Hunter. He feints to throw the right uppercut, but gets out of town. And Forrest comes through with a 1-2, which lands. 10 seconds left in the round. They get tied up. Posturing. And that's the end of that round. Another Hunter round. 3-0. And these commentators trying to talk up Jerry Forrest like he's some kind of killer. Pay for a decent opponent, you cheap pricks. I'm not saying Jerry's trash, but he's just not on Michael Hunter's level. Shouldn't have been in there with him. I've got a 3-0 Hunter. Forrest round, 2-1. Oh yeah? Okay, Scott. Fair enough. Hunter didn't do as much damage that round for sure, I thought. And there was a few jabs in there that Jerry was landing, a couple of counters, but differing opinions, it's all good. Be fucking boring if we all the same. Round 4 underway, team. Jab, jab from Forrest. Oh, good left hook. Jab, then a left hook from Forrest. Right hook from Forrest. Double jab from Forrest, double jab from Hunter. Here we go. Now Jerry's getting onto that jab, keeping the distance better. Couple of jabs there from Forrest. Oh, tries a right hand left hook, does Hunter, and the left hook landed. Doing some weird movement that I haven't seen him do before as Hunter. Ducked under and got tied up. Jab from Hunter, jab from Forrest. Left hand from Forrest. It's an odd looking exchange there, but they ended up getting tied up, nothing really land. Ref breaks them up. Jab from Hunter, and he's getting counter jabbed by Forrest twice in a row now. Hunter's jab looks a bit more pouring now. He's not stepping into it, making it as long as he usually does. Jab from Forrest lands. Jabs from Forrest. Jab from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Lead left hand from Forrest hits the gloves. Lead left hand hits the gloves again. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. And jab from Hunter. Oh, good left hand landed there from Forrest. Left uppercut from Forrest landed. Tries a big swinging left hook. Does Forrest miss with that, but caught Hunter with the right hook afterwards. Forrest is looking a bit better here all of a sudden. Good left hand to the body from Forrest. Hunter's just pouring a jab out there a bit at the moment. Left to the body, but it's blocked by Forrest. They're tied up in here. Trying to work inside a little bit from both guys. Good right hook from Hunter landed there. Lead left hand from Forrest kind of lands, but Hunter comes back with a double jab right hand. Jab right uppercut lands nicely for Hunter there. And they get tied up again. Hunter's working inside through another uppercut there. Lunging in, they get tied up. Oh, this is getting messy. Forrest threw a right hook that landed there. Couple of good left uppercuts inside from Forrest, and then Hunter landed a good right uppercut and a left hand. Forrest is standing there looking at the ref going, that was a low blow, and taking punches. What? Defend yourself at all times, Jerry. Come on. Now we're back into it. Jab right hand from Hunter. Jab from Jerry, and they get tied up. Kind of working inside a little bit. 10 seconds to go. Jab, right hand to the body from Hunter. Left hand to the body, right hook upstairs from Forrest. Forrest throws a big left hand and misses, but gets caught with a right hand at the end of the round. Now we're getting into a real fight. That's a Hunter round for me too. Jerry started off the round and was landing pretty good shots for quite a while, but when he put his hands down and complained to the ref, he took like 4 shots. And that probably lost him the round. Stupid move, Jerry. Protect yourself at all times. He looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated to me as well. Keep your emotions under control, Jerry. You're in this fight. Even though I've got it 4-zip. Scott might have it 2-2. Or 3-1. But he's still in the fight. It is turning into a good fight now, isn't it, Scott? Forrest got this, you reckon, Mr. Dewey. Right, here we go. Round 5 underway. Meet center ring. Hunter's maintaining distance. He throws a jab, then a right overhand. Back to a jab. Jerry's inching forward on him. Throws a jab. Hunter throws a jab at the same time. Double jab from Hunter. He fakes a right uppercut inside there. Throws a right uppercut. Then steps around. And they're both trying to throw hooks, but they're getting tied up here. It's real messy. Ooh. Forrest throws a left hand in the clinch. Hunter's complaining about getting hit while he's being held. But he's holding Jerry, and Jerry's trying to fight his way out. Can't get away with that shit, Michael. Left hand, good jab, and a right hook from Forrest. Forrest looks like he's relaxed and lackadaisical. He needs to sort of shit out here. He's starting to not look so good. Jerry's inching forward. Jab, left hook. Jab, right uppercut from Hunter lands on Forrest. Didn't like that. Lead right overhand from Hunter. Partially lands, but they get tied up. They're trying to work a bit inside here. Ref breaks them up finally. Here we go. Jab from Hunter. Jerry's starting to move his head a bit. Lead left hand landed from Jerry. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. They're hitting blocks though. He follows it with the right hand and lands. Then they get tied up. Jerry tries to throw a right hook over the top in the clinch. The ref breaks him up. Back to the jab from Hunter. Jab. Jab. Oh, 1-2 from Jerry lands nicely. They got tied up and they're getting broken up here. 1-2 lands nicely on Hunter from Forrest. There's a good left hook in there as well from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Right uppercut. Left hook from Hunter. They landed nicely too. Jerry feints with the left hand and then they get tied up. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Forrest tried to throw a left uppercut as Hunter came in. I think it kind of caught him before they got tied up. Now Jerry leads with the left hand. Double jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Jab, right hand, right hook from Hunter, and then left hook to the body. Jab from Hunter. Jerry, oh, landed a good left hand. He stunned Hunter there. No, he's alright. And that's the end of the round. That's a Forrest round for me. And that's my prediction out the window. Round 5 done. Alright, what do we got here? Forrest got this. Yeah, the fight's starting to catch fire for sure. I've got it 4-1 to Hunter, but could be 3-2. Shit, could be 3-2 either way. Upset, bro. I don't know about that, Scotty. I don't know about that, bro. I know what you mean, though. You get that feeling some fights. But I think Hunter's got the better gas tank. So, he's not looking the best right now. Once it gets past around 7, we could be looking at a very tired Jerry. We'll see how we go, though. Round 6 underway. Right hand to the body from Hunter. They get tied up. So there's a couple of jabs before that. Forget I'm commentating a bit sometimes. Jab from Forrest, and then he comes in with a left hand that lands, but in the clinch, Micheal Hunter throws a right uppercut and lands it. Jerry's trying to grab hold of him. They're both trying to work a little bit. Oh, Jerry fights his way out of the clinch and lands a good left uppercut. And a straight left hand and a right kind of hook over the top from the southpaw stance. The ref broke them up. Jab from Hunter, but it hits the gloves. That jab landed. Forrest throws a jab and lands, and then they get tied up inside. Micheal decides he's going to try and work inside, then thinks better of it. They're broken up again. Lead right uppercut from Hunter as he ducks down. Right hand over the top landed from Hunter, and they get tied up again. Jerry's trying to throw a right uppercut inside. Ref breaks him up. Jerry coming forward. Oh, good left hook from Hunter lands there. Oh, good left down the pipe from Forrest lands, and they get tied up. Jab from Hunter, but they're jabbing each other's jab hands. Oh, lead left hand lands from Forrest. Another lead. Oh, right hand and a left lands. Both guys landed simultaneously there. Oh, Hunter lands a good punch and then tries a big swinging right and misses. Swinging like a rusty gate. Tries a big swinging left hook and misses that too, does Hunter. Jerry's walking forward with the jab. He misses the jabs. Hunter bends down and he throws a left uppercut and it kind of catches him as they get tied up. Lazy 1-2 from Forrest. 1-2 from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Forrest. Stiff jab from Forrest. Hunter bends down again, so Jerry grabs hold of his head and pushes him down. Didn't fight his way out of the clinch, so Jerry throws a good left hand and it lands. Lead left hand. 1-2 from Jerry. Hunter doesn't look like he really wants to be there. He landed a couple of jabs to Hunter, but he got caught with a big left down the pipe. Throws a big right hand uppercut, but misses this Hunter. Jerry comes back with a 1-2 over the top. Lands the left. Hunter lunges in with a right hook to the body and they get tied up. Ref breaks them up. 10 seconds in the round. Jab from Hunter. A little bit of a combination from Forrest to finish the round. Hey, that's another Forrest round, man. Blair Cobb says, I think he's still in front of at this point, and I think he pulled out that round. What do you guys think? Fuck off, Blair Cobb. You're a boxer and you don't even know that Jerry won that round. Well, it was a little bit close, but I thought Jerry landed the cleaner work in that round. What do you guys think? We're calling... Oh no, I thought it was time. It was a replay. Forrest got this one. This is Mr. Suave. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I've got it 4-2 to Hunter. Round 7 underway. Jab from Hunter, jab from Forrest. Another double jab from Hunter lands. They're exchanging here and Forrest is down. It was a good right hand, then a left hook to the body. I think it was a right hand over the top. We'll see a replay. It happened so fast, that one. The ref said no knockdown. What? That was a knockdown. I'll see in the replay between rounds. Jab, jab from Hunter. Jab from Forrest to the body. Hunter lands a left hook there. Jab from Hunter. Double jab from Hunter. Forrest landed a jab to the body in between. Jab from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Jab to the body from Hunter. Jab upstairs from Hunter. Forrest is trying to jab with him, but he's not having much success right now. Oh, good lead left hand from Forrest. Jab from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Oh, big lead right hand lands nicely from Hunter. And then another 1-2. Forrest tries to come back with a left hand, but it sails over Hunter's head. Ref breaks him up again. They were two big right hands from Hunter just then. Couple of double jabs from Hunter as they get tied up. Looks like Jerry's going to try and work inside, but Hunter's doing the work inside. Couple of upcuts to the body. And the ref's in there to break it up. Oh, big lead left hand landed from Forrest, but it's kind of a left hook landed from Hunter at the same time. Hunter landed a good left hook, a right hook to the body. They got in close. Now Hunter's backing off. Jab from Forrest. Forrest is looking a bit tired. Oh, lead left hand from Forrest. Tries a double jab with the left hand. Does Forrest. Oh, lead right hand from Hunter lands and a good right hook as well. And another 1-2 from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Then he sticks his head down and they're getting tied up inside here. Hunter's got his arms free. He's trying to work up. Oh, he throws a good right uppercut. Left hook to the body. Forrest ain't doing much in the clinch here. I think he's getting tired, man. Ref breaks him up again. Lead left hand from Forrest. Left hook, right uppercut, left hook, all from Hunter, right uppercut, left hook, again. Forrest comes back with a right hook over the top. Oh, good left hook from Forrest lands. But Forrest is still standing there. Throws a big left uppercut, does Hunter, and kind of lands, but Forrest is coming forward, landing some of his own as well. That was a good round, man. That was a good round. But yeah, I think Hunter won. There's some really good heavy shots he landed in there. So I've got it 5-2 Hunter. Could definitely see 4-3, but still to Hunter. How you guys got it? Yeah, 4-3 Hunter. That's what Scott's got. That's what I thought. That round 4 was a close one for me. That's the one I think Scott scored to Forrest. I gave that one to Hunter, but 5 definitely went to Forrest. The seconds out from round 8. No, it didn't play the playback. I was too busy looking at my phone to see if it was a knockdown or not. Alright, back to the center ring. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Forrest. Jab from Hunter. Tries a couple of jabs from Hunter, but he misses. Throws a right hand. Then a couple more jabs. More jabs from Hunter. Counter jab from Jerry. Then he throws a right down. A left down the pipe. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Jab from Hunter. Lead left hand from Forrest. Lead left again from Forrest. Bit of a jab from Forrest, but he misses. They get tied up in here. Hunter's got his arms on the inside. Now Jerry's got hold of him. Now they're letting loose. They're in close, heads down. No one really wants to work inside. Oh, Hunter's trying to throw some left uppercuts to the body inside here. Jerry got his arms free. Now he's tied up again. Now the ref comes in, breaks him up. Oh, big lead right hook to the body from Hunter. That must have hurt. And a right uppercut in there as well. Hanging on. Ref breaks him up. Both guys fainting with punches. Not actually, they're half throwing them but then pulling out. Couple of hooks to the body from Hunter, one from Forrest as well. Goes jab, jab from Forrest, then a left hand lands from Forrest. They get tied up. Oh, lead left uppercut, and then a left hook from Forrest, then another lead left uppercut. Hunter's ducking and dodging, missing a few of those. Jerry tried to throw a jab, but Hunter was under it, and he steps around, gets out of dodge. Jab, then a right uppercut from Hunter. Double, triple jab from Hunter. Double jab from Hunter. Hunter walks in with a jab and then bends down. Forrest just needed to throw the uppercut there and he would have caught him. Jab from Hunter. They're in close again, trying to work. Lead uppercut from Forrest. Uppercut from Hunter, then a left hook from Forrest. Hunter steps around to southpaw position, throws a big left hook to the body. Hunter looks a bit tired now. He's getting pushed back on the ropes. Uppercut, right hook from Jerry Forrest. He's pushing Hunter back on the ropes. Ooh, 1-2. Good left hook from Jerry. Lands nicely. Hunter looks like he's in trouble, man. He looks tired. Pushes Jerry off, turns him back around. And then he starts pushing Jerry back to the ropes. Now Jerry's on the ropes. He tries a big 1-2, but the 2 misses by a mile from Hunter. Left uppercut lands from Forrest. And a lead hook from Forrest. That's another Forrest round, man. That's the end of the round. So I've got it 5-3 Forrest, 5-3 to Hunter at this point. Yeah, Hunter's eyes are looking swollen as shit. Jerry Forrest's face looks sweet. Ooh, maybe Forrest is gonna get the upset, Scotty. Right. Round 9 underway. Jab from Hunter, jab from Forrest. Simultaneous jabs. Jab from Hunter. He doesn't seem to jab to the body ever, does Hunter. Double jab from Hunter. Oh, there we go. Jab to the body. Forrest is still moving around quite well all of a sudden now. Moving his head a bit. Forrest comes forward with a jab. Single jab. Hunter tries a double jab, misses, and they get tied up. Jab from Forrest lands. Oh, right hook, left hand from Forrest lands nicely. Stumbles Hunter back. Hunter grabs hold of him and then puts his arm on Jerry's throat, you dirty prick. Ref broke them up anyway. Left hand, right hook. Left hand lands, right hook, miss from Forrest. He's stalking Hunter now. Hunter tries that up jab, but he misses and they get tied up. Ref breaks him up. Lead left hand from Forrest. Hunter's throwing lead right hands now. 2 of them landed. Double jab from Hunter, but a lead left hand from Forrest lands and they get tied up again. Hunter's got his head down. Arms free. He's going to throw some work in there or what? Throw some punches, boy. You're going to lose this fight if you keep going the way you're going. Uppercuts inside. Hooks from both guys. Ref comes in, breaks him up finally. Jerry tries a lead left hand and misses, but they get tied up. That left sailed over Hunter's head and that's how they got tied up. 1-2 from Forrest. Hunter's putting his head down. Looking tired. Hunter going backwards, sticking a jab out there, and then they get tied up. As soon as he stops moving backwards, they're getting tied up. Lead uppercut inside there from Jerry. Heads down, both guys throwing uppercuts. Couple of hooks to the body from Hunter, or good uppercut to the body from Hunter. Left uppercut as well to the body. Forrest is leaning on Hunter a bit, and the ref comes in and breaks him up. 1-2 from Hunter, then a hook. Jerry tries to throw a hook as well, and they get tied up again. Forrest's punches look really slow all of a sudden. Hunter's throwing some punches inside that are quicker. Oh, Hunter leans forward and just pretty much grabs Forrest. Oh, but he gets turned, put on the ropes. Jerry lands a couple of good shots, lands a good left hand at the end of the round. It looked like it stunned Hunter for a second there. That's another Forrest round, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's Scott's words? I smell an upset. Uh-oh. I've got a 5-4 now. 5-4 Hunter. But some of y'all might have a 5-4 Forrest. Wow. Forrest got this. It's looking more and more like it. 5-4 Forrest is Scotty, yep. 10 seconds out. Hunter needs to do something, man. Right, here we go. Round 10. Meeting center ring. Jerry lands a good jab off the start. But Hunter comes back with a left hook. They get tied up. Jerry pushes him off. A couple of jabs on the retreat from Hunter. Not right now, son. Wait until I'm finished. It's nearly done. Sorry. Good left hook there from Hunter. Oh, good left from Forrest lands before they get tied up. Tries a 1-2, does Hunter. Then a left hook. He misses. Jerry throws a big left hook and misses. Another left hook that misses from Forrest. Hunter throws a jab and misses. These guys are getting tired. Jab from Hunter, and then he ducks under a left hook from Forrest. They get tied up again. Both trying to throw their jab hands in the clinch, but nothing happens. Oh, Jerry lands a good right, then a left uppercut. Couple of other punches exchanged there, but then they get tied up. Jerry's walking forward. He's looking confident. Jab, right hand from Forrest. They're working inside. Hunter's trying to work some uppercuts in the clinch. He's not having much success here. All of a sudden, he's looking tired. Jerry's starting to muscle him in the clinch. Lunging with a jab hand out as Hunter, but nothing behind it. Jerry catches him with the left hook. Right hook, then a left hand. And then Hunter comes back with a left hook over the top. Right hook to the body, and they get tied up again. Ref breaks him up. Jerry's throwing a couple of hooks. Left, right, left. Another right hook from Jerry lands in close quarters. Tries a 1-2, does Hunter, but he's punching too high. He's still tied up in the clinch here. Right, ref breaks him up. Big swinging left hook from Forrest misses, but the right hand landed. Trying to throw the right hand over the top is Forrest, but pushes Hunter's head down, and the ref comes in to break him up. Lead punches from Jerry missed, and then they get tied up again. Oh, there's some heavy leather getting thrown here and closer. It's messy. Right hooks, left hooks, uppercuts. Hunter's against the ropes, moving his head. Jerry's going to town with hooks and uppercuts. Hunter gets out of there, spins Jerry. Jerry spins him again. The ref comes in to break him up. Lead right jab from Forrest. They almost get tied. Oh, lead left hand lands from Forrest there. Oh, big right hand from Hunter lands. Oh, Jerry's going to town. Left hook, right hook, left hook, and that's the end of the round. And that's the end. Oh, I thought it was 12. It's only 10. Wow. That was a tough round, that one to score. There's some big shots from both guys. There was one huge right hand from Hunter there. Now I'm going to give that to Jerry. So what does that make my scorecard? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. I got it a draw, man. I got it 95-95. I've got it 95-95, but I wouldn't at all be surprised if Jerry gets the nod 115, 130. Sorry. Won't be 100s because there was only 10 rounds. 96-94 Forrest is what I think is going to happen. But I had it a draw. Wow. Definitely didn't get my stoppage from Hunter. Well done, Jerry. He didn't look half as spent as he did against Carlos Takam. He looked like ass against Takam. But this was good. Forrest wouldn't trust me. No. I trust my eyes and my scoring. I don't trust judges. I don't trust anybody else's. There's none of this trust me shit over here, bro. But yeah, I'm guessing Jerry Forrest probably got it just anyway. Hunter will get an A-side decision. I don't know, man. I don't think he did enough to do anything better than a draw, to be honest. If he gets the win, I think that's a robbery, because I don't think he did anywhere near enough to win 6 rounds. Using Zippo. No. 96, 94. Hunter. Wow. 96, 94 Forrest. It's a fucking draw. I told you. Trust me. Trust me. What did I say? A draw? That's how I got it? Yeah, trust me. Sorry, dude. I had to have a dig there at that. Wow. So, we'll get a post-fight interview. I'll enable the audio for you guys to listen to that. Have a bit of a yarn before I close it down. But, well, decent fight, man. Much better than I expected. I don't think there was any surprises from Jerry, but I was pretty surprised at how lackadaisical Michael Hunter looked throughout the center rounds of that fight. It looked like he thought he was comfortably in front, but hell to the no. Hell to the no. So we just wait for this post-fight interview. I'll let y'all listen to that in a minute. Don't get robbed. Yeah, I think that judge who scored at 96-94 for Hunter, I think he had his Hunter glasses on, or he was on a bad angle or something, because that wasn't right. It was a close fight, man. You can't call a close fight a robbery. You can't call it corruption. It's close. And remember, the judges have different views to what we do. They only have one side of the ring. We get all views. Go Jerry Forrest. Draw. Yep. That screws over all us betting men. No, it doesn't look like they're going to have a post-fight interview. My stream shut itself. Give me a minute. We'll see. Looks like they're starting this rap battle thing now rather than giving any post-fight interviews for the main event. That's pretty shitty, Triller. Pretty shitty. Just getting this back up if it'll go again. Might not. Doesn't look like it wants to go again. I'll try one more link, see if it works. If it doesn't, well, just have a little yarn before we close it down. And call it at that. I got 2 wrong tonight. Okay, they're having DJ battles now. They're not having any post-fight interviews, so stuff you, Triller. I'm out of there. Alright. Over to the chat, y'all. A draw, yeah, that's what we got. Wow. What else? I'm glad they didn't rob Jerry. Yeah, me too. Me too. He put in plenty of work, and he obviously did some real good training to be able to maintain his gas tank like that, because last time out I saw him, he was gassed pretty quickly. They might have to have a rematch. Maybe they should have it on a real platform instead of this Triller play boxing crap. Jerry's stock went up though. Yep, sure did, man. I agree with that totally. Good job. And that might teach Michael Hunter a lesson. I thought he was expecting that he would come in here and do what I thought he would do. Break him down and get him out of there in 5 or 6, you know. But credit to Jerry Forrest. He put in the work and it showed on the night. Thanks for the commentary. You're most welcome, Jay. Sweet as. The Jerry Forrest win. No, they got a draw, mate. 96-94 both ways for 2 judges, and 95-95 for the last judge. So ended up a draw, and that's how I had it scored. 95-95. Thanks for the commentary, Jono. Yep, sweet as, Lisa. Anytime. Lovely having you over here. Dope. Alright, so that's us. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I do more of these commentary streams than anything these days. I'm just a bit pressed for time, so it's a bit tough for me to make a lot of content and get it out. So a lot of live commentary streams I do. Make sure you hit that subscription so you don't miss the next one. And yeah, like I say, I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy, stay safe, keep away from the Rona.
So that's us for today. I hope you have enjoyed. You can show your appreciation with a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to check out our Discord community, where you can find boxing news, fight links, live streamed fights, and much more. So look after yourself and your family. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. See you!